13.391 for the midgets, and that's impressive for Jack Ralston. I'll tell you what, 13.391 for Jack Ralston, the driver out of Iowa. And then, of course, now here come the sprint cars, and so far a 14.980 by Robert Bell. Here comes the next car out to qualify. It's going to be car number 52. Out of Willow Branch, Indiana, the L&R Chapel Racing, CVH Enterprises, Superior Consulting, DRC Chassis, Claxton Chevrolet, Isaac Chapel in 52. Here he comes to the line, ladies and gentlemen, to the flag stand. 14.305, quick time! And a new track record, 14.305. Chapel crossed the line, lap 2. Quicker, 14.222. Put a 222 behind the 14s, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up to Willage Branch, Indiana's Isaac Chapel. 14.222. And new track record and fast time, Jason Beckner.
Getting ready for the next one to come out. Tension in the pits, Quads. I need you to staging for your heat race. Quads, I need you to staging for your heat race. Let's go.
And remember, in addition to that, we will talk to the midget and sprint car fast qualifier on the front straightaway when qualifying concludes. The quick qualifier is right now Isaac Chapel and Jack Ralston. Jack Ralston is official for the midgets. Now the sprint cars will follow. Up next to qualify on the speedway. In the car, number 21, I call him Quick Time, Carson Short out of Marion, Illinois. Florida Eye Specialist, Rash Restoration, Jet Black Technology, Spec Engine, 14.051. Lap number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, his nickname stands Quick Time and Quick Time. Carson Short, lap 2. Quicker! 13.831. 13.831 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Carson Short.
And he got in the berm on the first lap.
13.831. How about that? 13.891 for Ralston in the midget and a 13.831 for Jason Short in the sprint car. The driver, of course, at Marion, Illinois. The Florida Eye Specialist, Rash Restoration, Jet Black Technology, Spec Power, DRC Chassis, Engine, a Quick Time, Carson Short. And again, $200 going to the man that sets Quick Time here in qualifying for the sprints and the midgets. Here they come. Next one's out there, the B1. He resides at Ameridy, Pennsylvania. In the Joey Biasi B&F General Machine, Kellerman Radiator, GME Steering, DRC Chassis, Burns and Yost Chevrolet of Joey Biasi. Joey Biasi in B1. Lap 1, 13.56. Ladies and gentlemen, Quick Time! 13.561. 13.561. Biasi lap 2. 13.924. 13.924. So, ladies and gentlemen, Joey Biasi has now set the new quick time. 13.561. And one more Star National qualifier left to go. Car number 5G, winner at Bubba Raceway Park. In the Winter Dirt Games, USAC Racing Amsoil National Championship season opener last Thursday night. The car number 5G at Canton, Illinois. In the Gosher Racing Motorsports, NOS Energy Drink, Parallax Power Supply, John Bird Transportation, DRC Chassis, Claxton Mopar. It's the Bear, Chris Wyndham. Chris Wyndham in car number 5G. Chris Wyndham on the clock. All right, thank you. Chris Wyndham in car number 5G. 14.062, lap number 1. And cross the line, lap number 2 coming up for Wyndham. 13.804. 13.804 for Chris Wyndham. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will get ready to go down trackside, and we will speak to the quick qualifier and new track record holders for the sprint cars and the midgets, Jack Ralston, and the number B1 of Joey Biasi. Race fans, give them a round of applause. How about it for their qualifying?
Quads, riders, I need you in staging, ready to go. Quads, I need you in staging, ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, our 50-50 girls are walking through the grandstands right now. Make sure you flag them down. Get your 50-50 tickets. They're $1 a piece, 6 for $5. It's Mindy and what's the other girl's name? Look over here. What's your name? Cindy. What? Okay.
The master that being changed, turned up, whatever. I mean, I don't know the system because I mean you can't really look at it. I mean, I can turn mine down from here, I guess, another decimal.
They're just saying it's the hits that's the complaining.
Is there a hit set?
They're all.
Hey, wait a minute. They're supposed to.
Huh?
We can line yours up, get them ready for it. As soon as these guys are done, we'll pull them out.
Hey, Darren, you got a copy? Darren Davis.
Well, we turned the PA system down just a little bit for you folks out there, and hopefully it's not going to be too loud now. Mr. Montesi, go ahead and let me know how that sounds for you over there, please.
Heats are done. Bring out the midget and the sprint car for the interviews. I'll be down trackside now.
Going to line up our quads here real quick. We're going to get our quad heat out of the way. Then we're going to pull our sprint and our midget fast qualifiers out into the track. Dustin Betty in the number 2 machine. Caleb Betty in the 11. Keith Stewart in the 217. Josh Smith in the 99. And Rick Smith in the number 9.
The B1 of Joey Biasi for the sprint car. Ralston in.
Steve Dillman down on the track, looking him over for the flat track racing for the quads. Green flag. Oh. And it looks like Caleb Betty stalling it out.
I'm going to hand that out.
So coming back around, going to be a complete restart.
Yeah, B1. How many laps? Tell them 8. 8 laps. 8 laps. Yep.
So complete restart. Green flag's out. Here we go. Getting through the gears, the number 2 machine, Dustin Betty, pulling the front end off the ground. His son Caleb was the one that stalled on that start, so it was a complete restart. Caleb Betty sitting back in the second spot in the white machine. Knocking on his back door, coming up off of turn number 4. That's going to be the 217 of Keith Stewart. Stewart back in the third spot, locked up behind the number 2 of Dustin Betty. Down the back straightaway, top 3 quads, single file down into turn number 3. Then some daylight back there between third and fourth. Third place bike wiggling around there pretty good down the front straightaway. That's going to be the number 9 of Rick Smith, and Joshua Smith filing up the rear with the 99 machine. Tension in the pits, tension in the pits. Street stocks, mini stocks. Street stocks and mini stocks to staging for your heat race. Street stocks and mini stocks to staging for your heat race. Open wheel modified, stand by. Street stocks and mini stocks to staging for your heat race. Open wheel modifieds, stand by. Back up front, the number 2, Dustin Betty, moves up to the high side. His son, Caleb Betty, in the 11, looking down to the inside. Tried to make the move, coming up off of turn number 2. Caleb Betty down low. On the inside, down on the flat, trying to dig hard up off of turn number 4. Doing a pretty good job of it. Closed in on his dad as he went down in turn number 1. That last lap, still hanging tough with him off of turn number 2. So they've closed up there in first and second. Dustin Betty, the dad, your leader out front in the number 2. Caleb Betty, the son, driving the 11 right behind him. That's something to talk about at breakfast on Sunday morning, especially if the boy beats dad. Caleb Betty up on the wheel. He crouches down low, pulls the front end up a little bit, coming up off of turn number 2, sails it up off of 4. Dustin Betty up the track off of turn 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Dustin Betty, your leader, down into turn number 1. Caleb Betty down to the inside, trying to get a run on him. Pulled up beside him, but Dustin Betty had the run up on the top side, had the RPMs up, and really pulled Caleb down the back straightaway. Caleb looking to the inside. Checkered flag is out. Dustin Betty taking the win. Caleb Betty in second. Third is going to be the 217 of Keith Stewart. And then the 9 and the 99, Rick Smith coming in fourth, and Joshua Smith coming in fifth. Getting ready to bring our fast qualifiers out here on the track for their interview for the midgets and the sprint cars. Tension in the pits, tension in the pits. Street stocks and mini stocks, street stocks and mini stocks. You should be lined up ready to go. We will pull you out in the track as soon as we are done with our interview on the front straightaway. Then open wheel modifieds. You're up after the street stocks and mini stocks, so let's go ahead and get you in staging also. Street stocks and mini stocks, go ahead and get lined up. So great run for the quads. Good to have the quads back. That's the first time we've had the quads back here in the 2019 season. We started racing right out of the box the first week in January. We've been racing for 2 months strong right now for the Winter Nationals. First time we've tried the Winter Nationals here at the Hendry County Motorsports Park. It is the southernmost dirt track in the USA. We've been closed for almost 2 years. We had shut down to do renovations, bring more clay into the track, and in the process, we were just about ready to start spreading all the clay. We had brought over 1,000 loads of clay in here, and then Hurricane Irma came along, and that put a dampener on our parade. The whole infield was filled up to water, with water almost up wall to wall, blew everything apart here, and we've really been trying to move things along. We've been doing a lot of improvements, but definitely, we got a long way to go, and we appreciate you fans coming out here and supporting us. It is a Saturday night track. You got to support your Saturday night racing, and thank you so much for coming out here with us and enjoying the show here at the southernmost dirt track in the USA. Right now, we are getting our fast qualifiers out here for the sprints and the midgets, and we'll go down track side with Wesley Outlander as we get our fast qualifiers and the new track records here in the books at the Hendry County Motorsports Park. Wesley, down there on the sticky surface and not down there in the swampy surface where you were on Thursday, buddy.
Yeah, right you are, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, an absolutely quick run for the driver out of Genoa, Illinois, setting in addition to it not only quick time here tonight for the final night of the Everglades-Swamp Cabbage Classic here tonight, Nationals at Hendry County Motorsports Park, but also a new track record. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it out of Genoa, Illinois? Give it up to the number 418, Jack Ralston, 13.891 seconds. How about it, buddy?
It feels great. You know, we had a long drive coming down here from Illinois, and the last few days we've been struggling with the car and fighting some issues, but you just got to keep digging, and thankfully we found it, and it feels great, but I still got a long night ahead of me, so I got to keep my head screwed on.
You do. You got a lot of great racing coming up, and, of course, this just set the stage for the heat race lineups, but I got a little bit extra money to give you right now, so I'm going to pull it out of my pocket. Here you go. There's one Franklin, two Franklins. How about it, race fans? $200 going to the man right there. You show it off there to the cameras and the pictures, and what do you think, Cash Man?
Feels great. Hopefully I can keep my nose clean in the heat race and see if I can make it happen in the feature.
There you go. Sponsors?
I'd like to thank Midwest Seal Coat, Service Concepts, and especially Prairie State Water Systems. They helped me make this happen, so thank you to all you guys.
Good job, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, out of Genoa, Illinois, give it up to, again, Tyler Ralston in 14. What the fuck are you doing?
It wasn't on, I didn't think.
Jesus Christ. All right, ladies and gentlemen, setting the new track record. In addition to also being quick qualifier here tonight for the final night of the inaugural Swamp Cabbage Nationals here in car number B1. Ladies and gentlemen, out of Mary D, Pennsylvania from the Keystone State, give it up to Joey Biase. Woo, Joey B, I'll tell you what, man. What a lap. I got to go back down here and look at it. 13.561 seconds. 13.561. How about it?
I didn't think it was that good.
I came in kind of disgusted, and they said, you think you got it, so we'll take it.
And you went up against some pretty good hot shoes as well. The Bear, Chris Wyndham, Quick Time, Carson Short, and of course, you're got a prominent name in the world of USAC and running up in the north in Pennsylvania. You run the PA Posse sprint car events and stuff. Talk about what do you think of this place here and being the man that now holds the new track record fast time here in the Everglades of Florida.
I think it's neat. It's different than